were loath to settle for anything less than hundreds of pounds, and on at least one occasion 1,000, and this, it must be remembered, was in the days when a house could be mortgaged for 1,500. When Metropolitan Samuel took his scrolls to the United States, Jordanian radio reports claimed he was asking $1 million for them. Fears arose that scrolls would be bought not only for private collections and as souvenirs, but also as investments. At the same time, of course, the scrolls themselves were dangerous, fragile, requiring special conditions of light and temperature to preserve them from further deterioration. In many of them, indeed, the process of deterioration was already irreversible, as the black market burgeoned, so did the prospect of ever more valuable material being lost irretrievably to scholarship. Responsibly to do something about the matter devolved upon Gerald Harding of the Department of Antiquities. Harding concluded it was less important to insist on the letter of the law than to rescue as many scrolls and fragments as he could. In consequence, he adopted a policy of purchasing scroll material from whomever happened to have it. This affected the legal status of such material by tacitly acknowledging that anyone who possessed it had a legitimate claim to it. In their negotiations and transactions, Harding's agents were authorized to ignore all questions on legality and, up to a point, price. He himself, being fluent in Arabic, befriended not just dealers, but the Bedouin as well, and let it be known he would pay handsomely for anything they might obtain. Nevertheless, Metropolitan Samuel was accused of having smuggled his scrolls out of the country, and the Jordanian government demanded their return. By that time, of course, it was too late. Eventually, the Bedouin of the Ta'amira tribe were given that what amounted to a cave hunting monopoly. The Qumran area became in effect a military zone, and the Ta'amira were charged with policing it, to keep other tribes from muscling in on the scroll rush. Whatever the Ta'amira found, they would take to Kando, who would remunerate them. Kando would take the material to Harding and be remunerated in turn. In October 1951, members of the Ta'amira tribe arrived in Jerusalem with scroll fragments from a new site. Both Father de Vaux of the École Biblique and Harding were away, so the Bedouin approached Joseph Saad, director of the Rockefeller Museum. Saad demanded to be taken to the site in question. The Bedouin went off to consult and failed to return. Saad obtained a letter of authority from the archaeological